Now for our GMA Summer Concert.
Fast. And yeah, you know, it's funny when you look back on that record, definitely, I think in a lot of ways introduced me to the fan base that I have now. The first record exploded, but this was really my sort of my explanation of who I was.
Wow. I mean, you look exactly the same, by the way. I just, like, age has been very kind to you.
Oh
I just want to put that
gosh.
out there. So I understand during this quarantine time, you put a little family band together. You want to talk about that?
Well, you know, social media and I have a very strange relationship. I don't use my kids, or I don't allow my kids to be on my social media. I want them to have the opportunity just to be kids and not be worrying about likes and dislikes and all that. So I asked them, would you guys be in a video for me? Now, my 14-year-old was like, absolutely. And my 11-year-old was like, how much do I get paid? Yeah. And the more times I made him do it, the more he was like negotiating his pay scale. So, but it was really funny, and I think they really enjoyed the outcome of it.
Do they enjoy your music? Do they listen to your music? Are they impressed by you or anyone you've sung with?
Oh my God, they're so not impressed with me. In fact, right now, you know, I have a teenager, so it's like, ugh, Mom.
Yeah, we know.
I think they're proud of me. I think definitely when we go on the road, and sometimes they'll come out and bring me a guitar, or you know, we had a whole summer where they assisted my guitar tech and they played drums behind the drummer and stuff. I think they really enjoy it, and they understand now, because they've been around my process, of how much work goes into what I do and how much work through the years has gone towards it. I think they appreciate it, but you know, I think they'd much rather have Post Malone be, you know, maybe Ariana Grande be their mom. You know, I don't know. They're more into pop music.
Yeah. Your new album, Live for the Ryman, has all the favorites on it, but you didn't actually set out to record an album. So how did this all come to place?
Well, we were getting ready to go out and just do some promotion for the Threads record, which is a very collaborative record. I mean, it kind of tells the story of the last 30 years of my life, and also before that, how many of these people kind of inspired me to do what I'm still doing, which is making music. And when we got ready to promote it, you know, we decided we would start at the Ryman, and there's so many people that live in Nashville that have been an important part of my life, from Emmylou Harris to obviously even some of these young people like Maren Morris, and Jason Isbell's there, people that are, you know, not only my musical friends, but people that I am close to. We just decided we would invite them, and we filmed it, and then lo and behold, Newport happened, and Randy Carlisle was there, and then we went ahead and tacked on some of the Ace Theater gigs, because that's where Stevie Nicks lives, and she has been such a vital part of what I've become, and all the way back to the earliest inspirations for me as like an 8-year-old.
So many incredible artists that you just mentioned right there. How do you want your fans to feel when they listen to this album?
It's been a very hard year for everyone, and music is generally that thing that we all go to that kind of gives us a release, and it also brings us together. And we haven't really had the luxury of doing that. I mean, we're just starting. I'm in Denver, and we're just starting tonight playing live shows outdoors. And I'm hoping that when people listen to the record, they feel like they're, you know, they're there. They're in the room, and they're feeling a live concert.
Wow. I mean, and you mentioned those names, Emmylou Harris, Maren Morris, but when you said Stevie Nicks, I was like, Stevie Nicks, what was it like working with her?
You know, there's nothing like working with Stevie. I say this all the time. She's one of the only artists that I know is just a fully realized artist. She paints, she writes poetry. I mean, her life is art. And as a young kid, you know, I got my hair cut in a shag and had the shawls, and I wanted to be her. And then I met her, and she really embraced me, and was a mentor, but also a dear friend. She was there when I was going through breast cancer. I mean, she's just been a tried and true friend and ally. And she's, you know, I can't speak highly enough of her. And the album, you know, even people like Don Henley, who's been there from the beginning, and James Taylor, who, you know, he's one of the reasons that I do what I do. A lot of these people that are on the Threads record are, you know, I use the word vital, but they really are an extension of who I am, and Stevie definitely is that woman.
And Sheryl, thank you for joining us this morning. Thank you for brightening up our show this morning. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Well, thanks for having me, guys.
Of course. And Sheryl Crow, live from the Ryman and More, is available now. And we've got two great performances from her coming up.